Hello everybody, Action Figure Expert here, bringing to you my first amongst several videos of my Q&As. So yeah, let's get this little thing started. Here's one question from MyNewCH. How many figures do you own? Well, are you ready? Believe it or not, I own over 20,000 action figures. That's right, 20,000. I've got over 4,000 Transformers, 4,000 plus G.I. Joe figures, close to 4,000 Star Wars, and over 8,000 of other figures. Which include stuff like Marvel, DC, McFarlane, and other miscellaneous toy lines. But when it comes to action figures, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars always come first. Alright, T066 asks, if you had to, would you sell your figures? Well, it depends on your definition if I had to. I mean, if my life depended on it, then yeah, of course I would sell my figures. If, at the moment I really can't think of any reason why I would have to. So, but if I did really have to sell them, then yeah, I guess I would. But, at the moment, I don't see any of my figures going for sale in the near future. Alright, Now and Later 1800 asks, when did you start collecting, and what was your first collection? Well, it all depends on your definition of collecting. Of course I had a few toys when I was a kid, as well as my brother, and when I started collecting, he basically gave me just about all of the toys he had. I really didn't become a serious collector until maybe 1996, 1997, around then was when I really started becoming serious into action figures. When I was a teenager, I would just buy miscellaneous stuff that looked nice and stuff that I really liked. So, when did I start collecting? I guess you could say around 95 is when I really started collecting action figures. When I was younger, around between 10 and 12 years old, I started reading comic books, and comic books led to my action figure collecting. So there's that. And also, what was your first collection? Well, action figure wise, my first collection is basically my Transformers. I had several Transformers when I was a kid. Transformers was always my favorite thing that I loved to watch when I was young, and even now. And well, that's basically my first collection. It's my Transformers. FanimusMaximus asks, what job do you have that allows you to get so many collections as your own? Well, I run a family-owned music store that my father has had since the mid-70s. I started working for him in 1994, and that's basically my main job. I'm also a music artist. I record music, make beats, as well as performing music, and for the most part, that's my job, running a family-owned music store. Alright, Star Wars Reviews asks, where do you get your Star Wars figures? Okay, well, I get my Star Wars figures from Toys R Us, eBay, Walmart, eBay, Target, eBay, Craigslist, flea markets, garage sales, yard sales, eBay, Kmart, eBay, KB when they were around. What else? eBay. Sometimes people just come to me with open toys to my store, since they know that I'm a serious collector. Sometimes they just give them to me. Sometimes I'll bring them in and trade them at my store. And yeah, that's basically how I get a bulk of my Star Wars figures. There's a reason that I'm not a sealed collector, and that's because it's easier and cheaper to get loose figures than it is sealed figures. And well, yeah, that's basically how and where I get several of my Star Wars figures. Alright, and Mr. CH009 asks, where do you keep all your figures? Well, I use a lot of different size Rubbermaid boxes, you know, the kind that you'll find at Walmart or Target. I keep them inside there for figures that I don't have displayed, like I do my Transformers collection. And I keep them inside my house. I got a 3-bedroom house, and several closets within the rooms. So yeah, that's basically where I keep them.